From the home screen, go to the Gateway inventory system. When it pops up, you're going to go to manage right here, and you're going to enter the customer's information if they've never shopped with us before. Once the customer has been added, you're going to click out of here and you're going to go into orders, click new order. This is where you would start if the customer was an existing customer. So if you start to type their first name, it should auto-populate. We're going to make the shipment type either pickup, service, or ground shipping. So we're going to pick something up. We're going to put today's date in here. The order number is already going to populate. And then it's going to ask us to create an order and add items, and click yes. So click the enter button. From here, we're going to enter the item numbers. On each item, this number right here underneath the barcode is going to be unique to this one item. So even if there's 15 of these same things, the part number up here, that item number is going to be completely unique. So that's the number that we're going to put into this field up here. And then you're going to hit enter. It should add it right there. This would allow you to add multiple items to this same ticket. When all of the items that you want on the order are entered, you're going to click submit. This is only for items. If you need to add labor or shipping, you will have to do that over in Square. Click submit. It's going to ask me if I want to push this order to Square. If the customer is in front of me or they're ready to pay their invoice online, we'll push it over to Square. If we're just adding items to a ticket for a customer and we're still working on their project, we might need to add more items. We would want to hit the cancel button and leave that order in the PowerSport support in the back side of the Gateway inventory and not push it to Square. So you're just going to push it to Square when the customer is ready to pay or you're finalized with the project. So we're going to click OK to create a Square order. Once it does that, it will create this number here that is the Square invoice ID. And the next step is to go into Square so we can see the order and the customer can pay for it. Once you're in the Invoices tab, go ahead and click Invoices. It should bring up all of the current invoices, and the invoice that you pushed over should be here, but it's not. So let's go back to the Gateway backend, and I'm going to click this invoice button one more time, and now the invoice has been created. Not for sure why I didn't do it, but that's how you need to redo it if it doesn't work.
Are you making me a video?
Mm-hmm. And now, yep, there's my invoice that should pop up. So to go over and pay it, I'm just going to click the value amount here. So you can add payment on this side. If it's a cash transaction, just go ahead and click record payment and click cash and then take the amount of cash. If they want to process their credit card, you're going to need to come over here to the terminal, go to more, click invoices. My invoice should pop up right there. And if you click this and add payment, it's all ready for them to just slip their credit card in, and then it'll automatically go to paid. A couple of things to note: if you need to add either shipping or labor to these invoices, you can just go in and edit them here. If you scroll down under here, you can just add the item. Shipping, there's a couple of different options in here. You need to add the amount. And then I think there's also some labor options. If I just start to type labor in there, let's see what we've got. Also labor, so then you'd have to just add it in, but you can add that in, it'll automatically add them up over here. And so it'll automatically add that in. Also, if you need to email this invoice to a customer, as long as you've entered their email in the back end gateway system, it should show up here. And if you just scroll down on this edit tab, so share via email, if you click this and you click update, it will automatically send a copy of the invoice to the customer with a link to pay. So if they pay online with their phone or their computer, it will automatically show up as paid here. So if we're shipping a part, we can send them an email invoice, they can pay for it, and then we ship it out as soon as we get the confirmation that it's been paid.